Okay, so I just finished recording a video, and as I was uploading it, I was online and I saw something that I thought I would never see. Apparently, Netflix is developing a live-action Legend of Zelda television show. Mine just like, what? The first thing that came to mind, I was like, no. The first thing that popped into my mind was the fake Legend of Zelda movie trailer that they produced a few years back. That was an April Fool's joke, and I was like, this has to be a prank. No way is this true. And then as I started reading it, it sounds like, you know, it's not a prank, and that they are seriously considering this. And I'll read the report. According to a report from the Wall Street Journal, Netflix is working on a live-action Legend of Zelda television show. Apparently somebody that's close to the matter is saying that Netflix described the show as a Game of Thrones for a family audience. But they're still at the very early stages. They want to produce it on based on the Legend of Zelda games, and it'll be based on a boy named Link who must rescue Princess Zelda and save the rest of Hyrule. But they don't have a writer yet, so this is the very early stages. The first thing that we're hearing is just like, I guess, by the sense of it, Netflix is not like considering it. They just want to make this, and they're beginning the process. They just need to start, you know, the very, very early stages of this. So it looks like it's gonna happen, and so as I'm like taking this in, I'm like, okay, I still have the fake trailer on my mind, and I don't know how I feel about this because with that trailer, when I was first watching that trailer, and I didn't know if it was true or not, my mind was thinking that it was fake. I think at the time because it was April Fool's, like April 1st. So I'm watching it and I'm going, okay, on one side, I'm freaking out because we're finally seeing a live action, what Legend of Zelda could look live action. But on the other hand, I'm looking at it, I'm like, some of the characters just look so horrible. Like even Link, other than his suit, just looked like crap. Whoever they picked to play him. But this was a prank, right? And they put more effort into it than just like making it kind of look cheap. So it was kind of like a half and half. It was a prank, so they didn't go full out. But we kind of got a glimpse of what things could look like. So on the one hand, I'm kind of thinking right now that this could work, but it could also look really bad and kind of not ruined, or tarnished, but it just wouldn't live up to our expectations. What I think would be better is an anime of Legend of Zelda. Now, this is not the first time that Zelda has been on a TV show. They actually had the 1989 cartoon. So I would kind of want something like that, you know. The only thing is that one was based on the first NES game, so it had that kind of style to it. Whereas I think now they could do like an updated Legend of Zelda, base it off of like some of the last few games, and have it like an anime kind of like, you know, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, that kind of style. I think that would be really cool in a better direction. But on the other hand too, seeing Legend of Zelda for the first time live action would be pretty interesting. I just don't know if a TV show is the right way to go about it. Like, I don't know if they can get the amount of a budget that they would need to really do this and pull it off correctly. I look at Game of Thrones, and they do mention it in here, and Game of Thrones is done really well, surprisingly. But Legend of Zelda is more, and they want to base it more a family audience, right? So it's going to be toned down from Game of Thrones by a lot. I just don't know if they could pull that off on a TV show. A movie might work a little bit better. And then the other thing too is that they want to make this a Game of Thrones for a family audience. What do they mean by this? Did they mean that they're going to follow a bunch of different characters and go from different areas in Hyrule? Like they'll start it off with, you know, the Kokiri Forest, and then they're going to go to the Goron village, and then they're going to go to you know, the Hyrule Castle and where Ganondorf is. Are they going to go from like different factions and show all these people? I don't know if that would work, really. I think that if you're going to do a Zelda TV show or movie, you should follow Link for the majority of it, and then the other side characters would be Zelda and Ganondorf. I don't think that you should really be following any of the other characters. Maybe they can make it work. I mean, this is just all speculation. We have nothing to work on here. Maybe they could work. They could have, like, you know, a Goron character, and maybe showing a bunch of people that are in the city and going from all the different factions that Ganondorf has, people that are kind of wanting to rebel against Ganondorf. You know, people that are at Hyrule Castle, they could, you know, have Impa, a bunch of different characters that they could potentially go with. And this is just all I'm only basing this off of the Game of Thrones family audience line that they have there. They might just mean that they're going to have like that kind of a budget, and it's going to kind of look similar to Game of Thrones, but follow Link throughout the entire thing, and then Zelda and Ganondorf are there as well. It doesn't even confirm if Ganondorf is going to be there. Technically Zelda either, but I mean, if they're going to call it The Legend of Zelda, she better be there. So, yeah, I still, I don't know what to think about this. On the one side, there's a little boy inside of me that is just screaming, you know, and going crazy. This is going to be insane. Even if it fails, it'll be, hopefully, the landscape and the look of everything will be good. If the story's crap and the acting's crap, yeah, all right. But if the locations seem real, you know, Epona. Hopefully there's a horse in here. There's just so much, yeah, just coming to my mind right now of like what they could do. Which Zelda would they base it off? Would they base it off of a specific few games? Would they have it like in between some of them? Would it be something separate that's non-canon? I don't know. There's just so much that they can go here. If it's Legend of Zelda, I mean, the timeline's going to be so screwed up anyway that it doesn't really matter. I have the Zelda timeline, and it's like, it kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't at the same time, so I don't know. This is just, it's crazy. It's really just crazy to think that they're going to be making a Legend of Zelda live action show. Hopefully they get the budget. Hopefully they get a good writer. Hopefully the story is good. Hopefully they get good actors. I actually saw one picture of, wouldn't it be funny if they casted Zelda Williams, who is Robin Williams' daughter, as Princess Zelda? And they showed it, and I was like, man, she actually kind of does look like Zelda. Like she looks like an elf. She could pass as an elf princess. She totally could. And considering that she is named Zelda because Robin Williams and his wife, his ex-wife, I guess, or whatever, his widow, I don't know. They called their daughter Zelda because they love The Legend of Zelda so much, which is freaking awesome. So, I don't know, that would just be kind of cool. I don't know who I would cast as Link. I don't know who I would cast as Ganondorf. Ganondorf has to be somebody good. And Link too, technically. Are they going to give Link a voice? Is he not going to talk? So much. Is Navi going to be there? Is she going to annoy the crap out of everyone? Or I don't know. There's so much that they can go here. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this. And I'll talk to you all next time. You've been Bearded in Beardage.